Yo, we are live. What's good, people? Boy's real cozy tonight. Where's my phone at? Yo, what's going on, people? What's going on, shroomies? We here on a Tuesday night, man. Let me know if y'all hear me loud and clear. Let me know if y'all hear me loud and clear. Got some things going on tonight. Yo, Adam, what's going on, man? How you doing? We got some stuff going on tonight. I want to show you guys one of my liquid culture jars that I made, which was a fail yesterday, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that. Oh man, I'm tight. All that time. And it didn't even go as I was expecting. I'm gonna link my other YouTube channel because I'm not being on here long. I'm going on the other channel. We're gonna rock out on there. Yo, what's going on, Dame? Let's see. Yeah. Does that work? Let's see if that links to the right page. Nope, that ain't even it. Give me a second while I do this. Yeah, your boy's in his robe tonight, man. My damn collarbone hurts so damn bad. I was just gonna call it a night, but I was like, you know what? Let me get on here, talk to you guys for a minute. I want to show you guys my liquid cultures from last night, which was a complete failure. And I don't even really know why. I used this honey before, but for some reason it just turned out to be a complete waste. I'm gonna link you guys to my EazyB Exotic channel. I'm gonna be going live on there. I'm just gonna wait for a couple of people to get in here, and we'll see what's going on. Yo, T-Bone, you from the Bronx too? That's what's up. That's what's up. What part of the Bronx? What part of the Bronx you from, bro? I'm actually from Staten Island, but I was raised in the Bronx for a few years. South Bronx, okay. Yeah, I was on Morrison and Soundview when I was a kid. Is that it? Bro, they make this shit so difficult to just share a channel. You still out in the Bronx or what? How is it out there? Oh, all right. That's what's up. It's a small world, man. Yeah, it's a small world. We probably could have knew each other. You know, it's crazy. Yo, so I want y'all to check out this new YouTube channel I have, EazyB Exotics. We have enough people to go live on there. I'm gonna be going live on there, and I'm gonna be talking about everything else on that channel. Oh, you're in Florida now? Yeah. Everybody from New York goes down to Florida, huh? What, you in Miami or something? Or Orlando? It's either Miami or Orlando y'all go to. Jacksonville. Okay. Damn, I was off. That's what's up though. That's what's up. So how y'all feeling tonight, man? How y'all feeling? I want to show you guys my liquid culture jar. It's supposed to be full, but I forgot one important I forgot an important thing, and I opened up my damn pressure cooker and all my LC was inside of the pressure cooker. So yeah, we'll get into that in a few. Because man, I was hoping to get some LC work done today, and I'm gonna show you guys my other jar in a sec. Hold up. Yeah, I got clothes on, bro. I got clothes on, y'all. I just in my robe. Don't think it's funny business going on under this robe. It's no funny business going on under the robe, man. I just like I said, I wasn't really feeling into it today. My shoulder hurts really bad today. Um it's been about 3 weeks now, so I don't know what the hell's going on with it. So here's my liquid culture from yesterday. I don't know why my honey decided on doing this. Maybe I PC'd it for too long. But as you can see, there's a bunch of particles in there. Now, my last time I did this, this did not happen. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna go back to my that Cairo syrup, and I'm gonna try that because I don't know if this is even gonna work. It's like it's crazy looking in there. That is actually nothing in there, just honey and water. Yo, Panda, what's going on, man? Hey, have you seen this with making LC? If y'all could hit that like on the way in too, I'd appreciate that. Get your boy back in the algorithms. YouTube has been stalling me out. But I got like this is just honey and water. And yeah, man, it looks like the honey cooked and there's a bunch of honey particles floating around in there. And I use 7.0 water, so it's not like I use tap or anything. It's filtered in a Kangen machine and all of that good stuff, you know, we bougie. So I don't know why I did that. I'm not even gonna attempt to waste any of my cultures on it. But you guys, check this out. I made one of these the other day. Uh liquid culture jar lid. And what happened was I forgot to close this right here. I forgot to close that. And all of the liquid inside here boiled over and came out of the top. So when I opened up my PC, this jar was just like this, completely empty. And I ran a pressure cooker for about how long was it? 45 minutes. Yeah, yesterday I was on for 45 minutes plus the time it took to get to the 15 psi. Forgot to close the freaking clamp down. So I got 3 jars wasted and wasted time. See, it happens. It happens to me too, man. So don't get discouraged when you're doing these things. If you fail, just try it again. And that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just try this again. Not tonight though, because I'm not really feeling it. Mac Lenny. I never heard of that. Panda, just PC and some agar and some grain myself. You know what I'll be putting in. You know what I'll be putting. Hit that like. I don't use liquid cultures myself. Never have. Oh, okay, okay. Sucks. We are getting banned July 1st from getting any more spore supplies. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. You guys are gonna be like, what's that, Georgia? Yeah, man. You guys are gonna be like Georgia, no spores or anything like that. That sucks. That definitely does suck. You know, when they find out something's helpful to people and that they can do it on their own and you're not using big pharma for anything, then, you know, of course they want to cut your ties to get in the good stuff. Yeah, that does suck. Steve on straight back. Yeah, straight back, man. It's like you would think too. Florida got all of those laws. You know, you got gun laws and all of that other good stuff. Florida's like outlaw land. You would think that they wouldn't really mind too much about, you know, shit that grows on shit literally in their cow pastures. You can literally walk into any cow pasture and find some turd shrooms. So it sucks, but hopefully they'll overturn it soon, or maybe in a few years they'll have another vote. I don't know how that stuff goes. You know, I ain't into none of those politics. I ain't into politics. So yeah, all three of my liquid cultures failed yesterday, which sucks because I was hoping to get some work done today on it. But you know, also Florida. Yeah, yeah. My boy was telling me that, you know, down where he's at, in Florida, you can just go to any like pasture and find some. I'm pissed at Gavin Newsom here. Do not give a shit about his politics, but he voted the bill would have made psilocybin legal for that. He will never get my vote. Yeah. So I want to talk about these. I was hoping I get to use this thing and then tell you guys about it today. That was my goal for today's live stream, was to use this liquid culture jar lid that I made and, you know, tell you guys about it. But that's a bust. So I'm sorry, guys. Like shit. This was the topic for today, using this and how easy it would be to use my liquid cultures and all of that. And yeah, when you're PCing them, clamp this down. You know, clamp this down. Give the jar half lid turn so that way it's open. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And I'm gonna keep reposting this in the chat because I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to do here with this YouTube opportunity that I have. So I'm gonna keep this channel strictly mushrooms. Yes, it's Easy Blue Thumb. The mushroom, you know, the logo is mushroom, the channel name is mushroom. Yeah, I get it. But I'm trying to do more than just that. So Easy B Exotics will I'll change the name soon because then everybody's gonna go there thinking that they're only gonna see exotics. So Easy B Exotics, I'm gonna change the name soon, and it's gonna be my personal shit. Anything that I'm into, and you rock with me, and you want to come over there and see what I got going on, it's gonna be over there. And I'm gonna go live on that channel. I got 58 subscribers on that channel. So when I go live there, I don't want to just be sitting here talking with one person or two people. Even though I don't mind, you know, it's going to be a slow grind back up to, you know, where we're at now. I'm almost at 9K subs now, but whatever, we'll grind it out on that channel. If you guys rock with me and, you know, whatever I'm into, whether it's gaming or anything. I don't even game like that, to be honest. I just wanted to see what it was like. I'm trying to open up new doors for myself. You know, I got the Spider Pharma affiliate, so I do things for them on this channel. They're not paying me. I haven't got a check from Spider Pharma or anything like that. I just make product reviews for them. I get the product for free and then I make a review about it, my honest review, because they're not paying me. So therefore, I'm not going to be, oh, this is such a great product. I use it. You guys see, I got stuff back there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be doing everything on that other channel. Whatever I'm doing on there, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, anything. Like that's going to be the channel where I do everything else. The mushroom content will stay here. Whatever videos I have now that are not mushroom content are staying here. That's it. You know, I'm trying to do bigger things than just sit here and do mushroom content. I'm not a mycologist, even though I do mycology. I'm not a scientist because I'm not technical. I don't know any of the technical terms like that, you know, and I don't want to be giving you guys the wrong information. And then it's all over the internet that I'm giving wrong information out. So I give you guys what I know from my experience of maybe 2 years. This page has been up for 2 years. This is just my journey on what I'm knowing. You know what I'm saying? This is not like I didn't go to school for none of this or anything like that. I watch YouTube all day. I learn shit on YouTube and I apply it in real life. That's it. You know. So I'm building snake enclosures. I'm building stuff outdoors, you know, workbenches. I'm got a lot of projects going on. So, and I don't want to bring this channel into a different lane, but also YouTube doesn't make it easy to make this type of content. And my page is monetized. So I want to keep it that way. You know, yeah, I like doing this, but I also want to do more with it. That's why I have another channel. So if you guys want to go to Easy Be Exotics, I'm gonna link it again and I'm gonna pin it and I'm gonna keep linking it. And I'm gonna go on live and I'm gonna promote this channel on this channel. You know, and I understand, you come to a mushroom channel, you want to see mushroom stuff, but I don't know a lot about mushrooms like that. Point blanks, period. Like, I don't. I'm new to this shit. And I don't watch a lot of other people. I watch like 2 people, if that. I don't even watch I don't watch the content like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I want to have fresh, original ideas. And it's oversaturated. You know, you guys, what? You want me to make a video showing you how I made my liquid culture? I can do that. But you can also just type in YouTube how to make liquid culture and you'll see like 15 other videos. So what, I'm just going to add more to that, saturate the market? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. So I'm going to use this platform to build up what I have going on, everything that I have going on. You got people on here that just sit here all day, make videos, and they're able to live their life however they want. I bust my ass every day and I love this right here. So this is what I want to do. So that way I don't have to bust my ass every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I respect that if you don't like that, but you got to respect what I'm saying too. So either way, I'm going to do what I got to do. If you like my content and you rock with me, I appreciate that. I rock with you back. People hit me up all the time and I reply. My Instagram, I reply. My Discord, I reply. I'm not looking for money for nobody or nothing like that. I'm trying to get it off my own muscle. That's it. And if EazyBlueThumb is the avenue for me to do that, then I'm gonna do that. All right, enough on the rant. Sorry, but I just had to, you know, let that be known, because I don't want you guys coming here thinking that something else is going to be going down, and you know, and you're coming here expecting one thing and you're getting a next. Because I get it. You subscribe for a mushroom channel. You don't want to see me busting ass in Call of Duty. You know, you don't want to see me, you know, talking crazy. You know, I get it. No, that's enough on that. I'm not going to keep dwelling on it because it's not even a big deal. I just like hearing y'all talk. I'll hit, you know, I appreciate it. And that's the thing. I like, even if y'all not talking about it, I'll sit there and listen to your channels. Like, I don't care. It is what it is, man. Spider, what's going on, bro? Yes, sir. We live, man. We live, man. I'm gonna do this every day, every single day. 9 o'clock, I will be here. If I ain't training, I will be here, because that's all I do. If I ain't got nothing going on in my personal life, I will be here 9 o'clock every day. You know, I want to take this stuff serious. And I don't have 365 days or even 200 days worth of mushroom to talk about in my brain. I don't. I don't. I got reishi going on. That's it. 2 tubs of reishi. Oh, you appreciate it more than you realize. Thank you, John. What's going on, man? I appreciate you. John be here all the time too. I appreciate you, man. Me, I've been growing for 35 years now. Geez, see? That's what I'm talking about. I want to get there one day, but I'm 2 years in. I'm 2 years in. And people ask me questions that I don't really have the answer for. You know what I'm saying? So I just say, "Hey, this is what I do. This is what I do." And I could be doing it wrong, but it works. It works for me. I'm not going to tell you to do something the wrong way unknowingly. If I'm yelling, let me know because I feel like I'm loud in my headphones, but I got a naturally deep voice. And you know, I'm talking with passion because I care about all of this. I'm not just doing this shit for my health. I enjoy doing it. I am doing it for my health actually because I do enjoy it. It's part of my mental health journey. Me, I've been going for 35 years. I just watch people's lives for fun. I got my methods down 25 years ago. Yeah, I swing a hammer and fall trees for a living. Yeah, man. I turn wrenches. I turn wrenches for a living. Turn wrenches. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good at that. And that's something, and I don't necessarily like doing it anymore. I'm past that. Like I really feel like I'm past that. I'm sitting here working in carpentry now. You know, I got home projects, you know, that I'm working on, like flooring tile and stuff like that. I never floored no damn tile before, but I want to film it and post it because I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to bring everything that I have to offer to this world right now because yeah, I help a lot of people through the mushrooms on in here, you know, and that's cool and I love that and I love the fact that you guys even look at me like a figure that has the knowledge. That's why I try my best to know what I'm talking about. My delivery may not be, you know, 100%, but you know, I'm not going to lead you guys. I'm not going to lead you guys wrong. T-Bone, what's going on, man? Oh yeah, you've been in here. I'm just reading everybody's things. Me too. I've only watched Ed, you, Philly, Golden Teacher, the Rookie, my colleges, just a handful. You guys, the smallest circle, guys, the small circle, the safer we are. Yeah, man. You know, and that's the thing. There's not a lot of mushroom content creators. In the beginnings, I got um my knowledge from 90-second mycology and Philly in the beginnings because that was, you know, those were the ones that made it easy to understand what you're doing. 90-second mycology, I didn't start following his videos until like a few months into it because I just didn't understand his name, 90-second. Like the name threw me off. So once I figured out like his channel, I was like, oh, okay. And I started, you know, applying the things that he taught. And then what I learned from Rookie is how to format your grows for YouTube, how to create the content, how to structure your content, you know, what people want to see. Philly, I learned some things from Philly as well. Ed, I've learned more of the technical stuff from Ed, you know, how to actually do it because I know that he has the schooling for it. So I learned from everyone, but I'm my own person, you know. And you know, these, you know, I'm just working on trying to create a lane for myself. That's it. I'm just trying to make a lane for myself. So, like I said, I will be going live on this Easy B Exotics. So if you guys want to go over there and subscribe to that channel, I know you guys subscribed because I was doing the giveaway, and I appreciate that, but it's bigger than just a giveaway for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I did the giveaway so that way I can get enough people to go live. Then I could go live. I could show you guys my video creation process, things like that on there. You know, I'm on Twitch, and I don't necessarily have to be gaming on Twitch. You can do everything. You could just sit here and vibe and talk and play some music or whatever the case may be. And it doesn't have to be so serious. I'm not a serious person by nature, anyways. T-Bone, I sell hot dogs for a living. Bro, see, everybody got their thing, and mycology is a hobby for me. A hobby. I'd rather watch a guy selling hot dogs or tiling floor than most things on regular TV. And that's exactly what I'm trying to bring, because I don't watch TV at all. At all. Actually, I was supposed to be watching a hockey game. I just recently got into hockey. I think it was last year, was that Canada and US game. I didn't realize how crazy hockey was. It's like MMA, football. It's all of that shit wrapped in one. I like hockey now. So I got to find out what station is playing whatever game is on. I don't even know what game is on. Let me Google it and see if I can stream something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna YouTube it and see if anybody's playing anything live hockey. Because now I'm starting to understand the game of hockey. Oh, okay, we got the Oilers. Oh, it's somebody else. See, look, he's going live streaming hockey. Let me mute that. But yeah, man, hockey's pretty dope. I never realized, we say, oh, ain't no black people playing no hockey or anything like that. It's not a sport. Bro, if I had some ice right now and learn how and knew how to do it, I'll be on the hockey, whatever they call it, the ice, the hockey field or hockey place. I'll be out there fucking trucking people on that bitch. So it's the Panthers versus the Oilers, and the Panthers have 2 right now. So that's for you, T-Bone. The Florida Panthers got 2 points. Florida Panthers got 2 points right now. I'm waiting for it to come back off break. Canadians are real nice and mellow until you give them a hockey stick. Yeah, man. Them Canadian boys go crazy on the hockey court. I would call it the hockey court. Yeah, they go crazy on the ice, man. I have so what made me get into hockey was my colors. I like black and gold, black and yellow. Those are like my favorite colors. So I have a Penguins jersey, right? I think his name is sheesh, what's his name? It's like it's a hard to pronounce name. It's like Gretru or something like that. So I was wearing it one day, and I'm out in the city, and some dude's like, "Oh yeah," and I just looked at him like, "Yeah." So I was like, you know what? When I need to know what I'm what I'm wearing, who I'm wearing, like what team this is, what they're about. So I started doing my little research, and I got it. I got into some hockey, and then I started seeing them brawl. Bro, you ever see the bro? He's holding him like this with one hand on the jersey, and then he's punching him out with the other hand. Like, bro, you're punching a helmet. That's crazy. You punching the dude in his helmet. You're not hurting your hand. So hockey's my new thing right now. Oh, and if you guys know, I'm into jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. The UFC BJJ is now have 2 episodes of the BJJ, 2 episodes on there. It's pretty dope. You guys should go check that out too. The first episode was pretty crazy. Dude got choked out in like 30 seconds, rear naked choke, both of his arms strapped up in the body lock. It was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. That would be nice to see Brazilian jiu-jitsu on a big main stage like that, and only jitsu, and have titles for it like that, you know. My back is all jacked up. I'd be competing and everything too. But yeah, I got hurt last competition, and then I just haven't really recovered too well from it. I got bad hips. My hips are mad tight. So it throws off my back. And then now I have this damn collarbone injury. Been 3 weeks out. 3 weeks out. I'm working on week 3 right now. And I'm losing my mind, bro. I'm losing my mind. But T-Bone, mycology is therapeutic for me, just like to watch things grow from start to finish. Yeah, man. You know, and the reason I got into mycology is, you know, my father had passed. He passed in February 2 years ago. And I was kind of, you know, falling into like one of those depressions. And I had some PEs, and the guy, you know, didn't have any more. And I'm like, damn, like I kind of, you know, I like that. That was my first time ever taking some mushrooms with my brother. We went to it was nice though, man. We had a good time. And I wasn't able to get any more after that. So I just started growing my own. And then, you know, I was like, you know what? I was watching Rookie Mycologist. And at that time where he started posting his mushroom grows, I was already like learning how to do it. But I wanted to make content, but I just didn't know what to make content of. And that was the battle. Like, do I want to make content like this, or you know, what can I do that would get me a following, or like a crowd of people that are interested in the same thing? So I followed his blueprint. If you watch my video, my very first video, like I followed his blueprint. I made the YouTube channel. I secured all the names. I got the everything that I could with this. I made my own logo. I drew it myself. I drew the logo myself. That is a creation from my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like I do mad shit. So I want to bring everything. So I drew the logo, and I started formatting it like how he was formatting his. And I took that blueprint and I ran with it. And I'll be forever appreciative of that. You know, I'm not one of those people that if you show me something, or if I learn from you, if I have a respect for you, I'll have that respect for you until you get disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like I rock with respect. You get respect, you give respect. I've always been like that. I'm not one of those people that's going to throw dirt on his name because he done cornered the market and now everybody's watching his videos. He got millions of views. That's motivation. That's not hate. You can't hate on the next man's grind. You know what I'm saying? So if I got respect for you, I'll keep that respect for you until, you know, until I see otherwise fit, you know. So I followed his blueprint, and then I just started working with everybody else and like seeing how they did things, and okay, do this. Now I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna do it my way. I don't rap, so I couldn't make any music. So it's like, all right, what am I gonna do to offset that? You know, how can I make it my own original stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, so like the shroomies thing, I came up with that myself. I never heard anyone call their, you know, their crowd or their people a shroomies, you know, because I was in my head like my homies or whatever the case. So I'm like, oh shit, my homie, my shroomy. Oh, okay. All right, bet that works. You know, so things like that. You be original and you bring original stuff to the people. And that's that. I guess that's why y'all rock with me. Am I right or wrong? I don't know. Y'all tell me. You know, and then, you know, after my father passed, bro, it's like I had to stay busy. I had to stay busy. You know, I stopped training for like a few months, and you know, my coaches and everybody's like, "Yo, where are you? What are you like? You don't even have the same type of like spark that you had. I didn't put the same effort into my training or anything like that. I stopped going to the gym. I lost mad weight. I was like 185 like this, and now, I'm getting back up there, but shit, that was hard. I was working hard before he passed, on just the gym and training. That's all I was doing. And then when he passed, I got into like a slump, and then, it's just, then everything else starts coming back. All of the past traumas and everything else started to come forward, and I started falling into even more of a slump. Is this game coming on or what? So it's Edmonton Oilers and the Florida Panthers. Well, Edmonton is Canada, right? Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Um, so I love doing this stuff right here. Like, I love the mushrooms. I love this community. And I'm gonna continue to do it, but I also need to open up other lanes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's oversaturated in some cases. What do you guys want? You want me to make a dub tub? I can make a dub tub, or a mono tub. I can make a mono tub. There's also other videos, but maybe you guys want to see it from me, from my point of view, my style on it. And I'll do that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, working other things as well. Let's see what we got going on in the chat. And I don't mean to rant. I'm not even ranting. I'm just vibing with you guys. I'm getting my comfort, like in the beginnings, I was all nervous and I would get out of here in 30 minutes, 25 minutes. Look, we're at 36 minutes and I'm not even paying attention to the time. T-Bone, I seen a hockey game in MSG after a big fight. The ref skated on ice and picked up dudes front. He skated up, picked up dudes front teeth and put them on a napkin. That's crazy. See, that's what I like about hockey. I like that violence. I'm sorry to say, but yeah, I like combat. I like combat. I don't like confrontation though. It's very different. In my personal life, I try to avoid confrontation to the max. You know what I'm saying? Just because I have that level of understanding and awareness, and I don't like that. I grew up like, doing that type of stuff, and it's whack. Panda, ma made some beans and ham hocks cornbread. She lived right around the corner. Damn, she's good. Yeah, I had some I don't eat pork, but when you put the turkey inside the collard greens, yes sir. Yes sir. I haven't ate pork in like 15, 16 something years. I was vegan for a while too. Fun fact, I was vegan for like 8 years. And then that shit just got expensive, I was more like a fruitarian, because I don't really like, a lot of the raw fruits and stuff like that. Being a raw vegan, bro, that was the craziest I've ever. That being a raw vegan was hard and expensive. So I went from what happened that turned me into a vegan. This is story time with Easy B. We vibing out. So what happened? I got sick. I got like super, super sick, and I was sick for like 3 or 4 months. And I think it was because I was eating a lot of red meat, a lot of London broils. I was living on my own, and I started working at a dealership, and I was getting some good money, and I was being cheap, buying the cheap cuts of steak, thinking that it was the expensive. Like, yo, I'm eating steak every night. I'm eating steak and shrimp and every day all night. So I got sick. I got super sick, and I lost a ton of weight. And I was down for like 3 months. I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything. My job, they held my job for me because they understood that I was really messed up. And then after that, I slowly cut out pork, beef. I went only chicken. And then I did chicken for like 2 or 3 months. And I got like this tendon. I ate a piece of tendon in the chicken. And I never ate chicken again for 8 years after that. Yeah. And then I went on a trip to Costa Rica like 2.5 years ago. and I was on this resort, and that's all they was feeding us was chicken. They had chicken and some fish. And I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna eat some chicken, it's gonna be some Costa Rican chicken, in this damn rainforest deep in the mountains. So that was nice. And then ever since that, it was like 2.5, 3 years ago, I've been back on it, eating meat again. And whoa, hey, yo, you gotta be careful what you say on this internet nowadays. But yeah. Hold on, I got a phone call. I'm gonna just tell them I'm on live. But yeah, Panda, my stepfather died last July 25th. Hit me hard. He raised me from 6 years old. Damn, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I lost my father and my stepfather, the dude who raised me too, since I was 3 years old. Yeah. Me and my father we was close, like on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like when I lived, he raised me for a little bit. I went to the Bronx. I was lived in the Bronx with him for a while. Then he moved to California. So I stood in New York with my mom. And then I went to California to stay with him for like high school. And then I went back to New York. Like I was, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But after I left for the last time, um, yeah, we was just cool, like on the phone. It was like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? I call him anytime I need him. If he ever missed a call from me, he'd call me right back. Be like, "Yo, I was sleeping. What's up? You good?" I'm like, yeah, man. Just like he was like an older brother, but a dad too, but an older brother. And I lost my stepfather who raised me too, and that's my younger brother's father. Yeah. So it's hard losing a parent, man. That shit hits different than like losing a friend or just any old person. Because I lost a lot of people in life, but nothing hurts more than losing a father, especially being a father. Yeah, yeah, that shit hurt. So I'm sorry for your loss, Panda. John, you are like Rookie in a way. You keep it real. I will tune into your content every chance I get. You are entertaining and genuine. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's one thing. Like I always tell people that I'm, this is me. This is what you get. Like I try to be as genuine as possible. I treat everybody with respect. You know what I'm saying? Like we are all humans. At the end of the day, we are all living being creatures, and we all have our things that, others may not agree with. We all have our flaws and such, but I'm just me, man. That's it. I just me, and I treat people how I want to be treated. Respect goes a long way. Respect goes a long way, especially when you grow up. Like my stepfather was super militant, and he wasn't even a military guy, but he was super militant, and that's how I was raised. Like my punishment, I would have to write, "I must not act up. I must not act up," or "I must not mess around in school," or "I must not do this." Bro, I used to have those composition books, the marble books. I used to have those shits filled with my writings because I was a little jerk off back in the days, I was a little ass. I was always messing up, but he kept me on the straight. He definitely kept me on the straight. He didn't play that. And me being the oldest, because he had his own son, which I'm like 4 years older than, or 3 or 4 years older than. And then my younger brother came, and I'm 5 years older than him. So I was his first, like, well, I wasn't his first, but I was the oldest. So I was the first to get the punishments. And I felt like he was being harder on me because I wasn't his child. And I respect that too. Like, you didn't have to raise me. You didn't have to teach me nothing. You didn't have to teach me nothing. So, like I said, man, I was just raised a little different. Oh, this is not even the game that they're showing. It's just the stats. I'm slow. Burning on slow gas. Here we go. All right, now I'm watching the game now, but it's sped up. Well, who's winning? Okay. Edmonton got 5 now, 5-7. We're in the third, 3 minutes. I just want to see somebody get punched out. And I was just raised like, very like strict, very strict. After a certain age, then he kind of, let up the gas a little bit. But, when it was come to a point where it's like, all right, I respect you, but I'm going to be out here doing whatever I want to do, And since this is, men's mental health month, I want to tell you fellas out there, bro, take care of yourself. Do what you love. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind and your body. I stopped smoking, not because of any reason. I just felt like it was something that I wanted to refresh. I wanted to refresh my body. Uh, I've been smoking for a minute, like for a minute before high school. I'm not on completely, I take breaks here and there, but it's like, at what point are you going to get tired of doing the same old thing? And you guys take care of yourself, man. Do things that you love to do. And if you and work, but don't work too hard. Don't kill yourself for a dollar. Be happy in life, because we're not put here to just work and be on the fucking hamster wheel. Do things that you enjoy and take time for yourself. Because as men, we don't really have outlets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be out here crying. What you crying for? But it's all right. Cry in the shower. Go cry in the shower. Go cry in the shower. Then fix yourself and come back. Even if you got to give somebody a hug, like, call your boys. I made it a point to call all my friends, and I'll tell them, like, bro, I'm proud of you. The ones that I was genuinely proud of, though, I'm not gonna call you and tell you I'm proud of you, and I ain't. I tell you, yo, fix up, bro. Tighten your shit up. You slipping, you slacking hard right now. So, just take care of each other. Tell your friend that you're proud of him and that you love him, man. Because you never know what people are secretly going through in life. And, you can see them one day and then they're smiling, like, the happiest person. And then next thing you know, they're not here anymore because they don't want to be here no more. And that's the worst feeling, to know that you were sitting here smiling with somebody and, they're not here anymore because of they didn't want to be here. The best food we ate in T-Bone. The best food we ate was in Spain. Everything. Oh yeah, yeah. The best food I had was in Costa Rica, man. The vegetables, the bananas. The bananas were different too. They were like mini bananas. They were right from, from the bush. Everything on the resort was pretty much there. It was real good, man. It was real good. And you think about it, man. A lot of things are banned in America, like foods that are a lot of foods from America are banned, I should say, in other countries. And it's like, man, they're just sitting over here feeding us, poisons and stuff. So that way we can go to the hospital, then pay them, and then they're going to give us some bullshit pill that's going to keep us still needing some more help. You guys got to take care of yourself, man. You do some push-ups. You can't do no push-ups, go for a walk. It's all right to talk to yourself sometimes. I'll be talking to myself. Yo, Nathan, what's going on, man? Where you been? Haven't made a live stream in a minute. What's good? What's going on, man? It's been a minute. How you been? Panda. I was in the Army for 8 years. I was a DS at the infantry school at Fort Benning. 2 years. Hey, thank you for your service, man. I appreciate that. My grandfather's was in the Army. Yeah, my grandfather's. I got his Army pictures and everything. He was in Vietnam. I got a picture of him with so a Vietnam chick with a chest out like this. He's like this with a big old machine gun. I look just like him too. It's crazy. He was just darker. Thank you for your service, man. T-Bone, I was in the Army too. I had the most important job ever. T-Bone, that's what's up. Respect, man. I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service. I wanted to join, but my biological pops, he talked me out of it. And I sometimes I'll be like, man, I regret not doing it. But hey, man, that's life. Panda, I joined in 88. In 96, long ago. Had 3, I don't know this MOS. You guys got to break down those terms so I can know what those terms are. Had 3 MOS, eventually 11B, 13F, and 18X. Yeah, see, that's like Spanish to me. What does that mean? I want to know. So you were a cook then, T-Bone? Ah, T-Bone. That's why you got that name. T-Bone was the chef. Was you the chef? That's what's up. That's what's up. Gotta keep the soldiers fed, man. I joined in 92 to 2000. See, I'm trying to gauge you guys' age right now by these years right now. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you guys' services. Nathan H, been good. Got lots of grows. I'm excited for going right now. That's what's up. Congrats on your grows, man. You got some stuff cooking up, but how's the popcorn? I haven't done anything with the popcorn yet. I was supposed to make some LC. Well, I made some LC yesterday, but it didn't go well. So I'm gonna have to do it again tomorrow. But bro, I got all of this whole rack right here is full with popcorn all the way to the back. I got about 3 bags, 6 bags, 7 bags. There's 3 bags behind those 3 bags, and then another bag on the side of that. So I got mad popcorn. And I got all of those, that whole rack right there is just filled with popcorn back there. Yeah. I got mad popcorn. It's just I was waiting to do my LC so that way, what I do is I make the popcorn and I let it sit for like, a couple weeks or whatever, like a week or so, just in case any contaminants start to pop up out of it. And that way I could tell like, okay, this bag is bad. I don't want to waste any time with it. But I know those bags are good because it's been about a week right now. I've been meaning to get to it. I just be busy. I be busy, man. And I got to make another coil induction because I don't know, this one I think took a dump. It's not working anymore. But hey, it lasts me 2 years. It lasts me 2 years. I think I left it on one night. That's why. Got to turn it off once you finish with it. Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys for rocking out with me for this hour. If you guys want to come on over to the other channel for a little bit, I might go on there and just screen share and edit this video because I've been slacking on editing up this Spider Farmer 4-tier LED tent. My agar recipe. Hold on, let me get to this in order. T-Bone asked first. So you steam sterilize your corn and leave it on the shelf. Yeah, I pressure cook the corn and I seal it with the impulse sealer that I finally bought one, and I just let it sit on the shelf. Let it cool down. I let it sit on the shelf. I've been doing that for the longest. Yep. I like doing popcorn. I mean, it takes a bit more to like, prep than the brown rice, but it's easier to work with in the jars and in the bags than the brown rice. Brown rice gets heavily sticky, and then it's like super difficult to break up in a jar. And then in the bag, sometimes, I broke a couple of bags trying to break up the brown rice. So yeah, I just leave it on the shelf. It's room temperature. It's fine. My room smell like it doesn't get hotter than 75. Yeah, it doesn't get colder than like 70, 69. So it's fine. Sometimes it gets a little bit of condensation in there, but that's about it. Do I have something I can show you guys? Oh, you asked me my agar recipe. All right, I'm gonna promote something because it works really well, and I'm not one of those guys. So, in the beginnings, I was using the potato flakes that worked pretty well. The plates weren't as clear. They were like cloudy. They had like little specks of potato still in there. You can use your potato flakes. I've also used my grain water from the brown rice, and that works well also. But I found this product right here from Tree Digs, Tree Digs Mycology, and this makes 5,000 milliliters. It's 140 grams of, let's see if it has the ingredients. It's agar powder, light malt extract, yeast, and peptone. Oh, I use light malt extract as well, but it hardened up, so I just tossed it. But I use that as well by itself, light malt extract and some agar. But this right here has been my go-to. I bought two of these, and this is the second one. So I definitely used that first one. The plates come out crystal clear. I'm talking about stupid clear. Let me see if I have a plate right now. I'm gonna pull up one for you guys. I got some back there. I got on clothes. Just give me a second. I got on shorts. I'm wearing the robe. Damn it. All right, so this is the Tree Digs plates. You see how clear that is? Bro, do you see how clear that is? Now, I was not personally able to mix it and get it this clear on any of my plates. Oh, see, this was the LC. This was I was supposed to make some LC. This is actually my cross that I made, which actually, proved out the plate doesn't look the best, but we go around them edges and scrape the edges. But yeah, look how clear that is. So yeah, if you want to check that out, tell him I sent you. It ain't gonna make a difference. He doesn't know me like that, but just tell him I sent you. Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, you see, the potato had the flakes. The potato flakes had like those little specks in it. I wasn't able to get it clear like that, and I was like, bro, I want some clear like glass plates. And I found his. I bought at, in the beginnings, I just bought his plates. His pre-poured plates, and I was like, you know what, I want the mix that he uses. So if you do get this mix, make sure you put a desiccant, that's how you say it, a silica packet. Make sure you put one of those inside there to kill up the moisture, because the light malt extract will harden up. Ask me how I know. Oh, somebody just got tossed just now. It's 5-8. Florida scored. But yeah, man. Hey, if you guys want to talk about anything else, I'm open. Whatever, we could vibe out some more. But I'm gonna get out of here in a few. I'm gonna go. Oh, hold on. I want to link my Twitch. If you guys have Twitch, follow me on Twitch, because I'm trying. Like I said, I'm trying to get everything popping off. I'm not one lane type of guy. I'll be cutting up. So follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna give you guys the link right now. Follow me on Twitch. It be the same thing. I'm not gonna be going gaming all the time on there either. You know, I'm just trying to see every avenue possible. So follow me on Twitch. Follow EazyB Exotics. That's gonna be my everything page. And you know, you guys, if you guys still, you guys are gonna still get the mushroom content on here. I'm not gonna post anything else but mushroom and maybe my paludarium, because right now there's actually mushrooms that formed in there, which is actually the sign that you have a perfect ecosystem. That paludarium has been brewing and cooking and growing for like 8 to 9 months right now, and we finally have some mushrooms that pop up in there. It's like 5 or 6 of them. I didn't put any spores in there. They're probably just that came from the dirt, but now that they have the perfect environment, they were able to grow. So I'm gonna post a video, a short on mushrooms that formed inside of my paludarium, so you guys could go check that out. I'm gonna post it on this page and my other one. Yeah, go follow me on Twitch, man, so that way you could get we could vibe out on there too. Like I said, man, there's so much to be had in this world, and you know, why be subject to one lane? The highway has 4 lanes, 3 lanes, 4 lanes, sometimes 2, sometimes 1 with the broken yellow line that you can go out and come back in. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. T-Bone, do the pet eat this? No, I don't have any I don't really have anything in there right now besides isopods and vampire crabs. And the vampire crabs, they might, but they're not like trippy or anything like that. They're just regular old mushrooms. They're not, anything crazy. The isopods, yes, they do. Once everything decays, you'll see them on top of the stem or the stipe and the cap, and they're eating that. So it's pretty cool stuff. When I seen the mushrooms in there, I was like, damn, we got some mushrooms inside here. I didn't even, that's the sign that I was doing everything right inside that paludarium, which I'm proud of, because one, it took me like 8 months to build. And I'm lying. It didn't take me 8 months. I'm lying. That was a lie. That was a lie. It took me like 4 months to build it. Then another 4 months it sat because I had to build a stand for it, and life. And it was just sitting there, growing and stuff like that. Then I didn't have the proper lighting. So once I got the proper lighting, now everything started to grow. I had a bunch of moss die because the lighting wasn't proper. And yeah, man. So the paludarium is dope. It's 3 feet by 3 feet by 12. I think it's a foot or 18, something like that. But it's a foot by, it's a decent size. It's 3 feet tall. It's the Zoomed skyscraper. And I filled that to the top. It was a bare glass enclosure. We used spray foam, some spider wood, spray foam for the background. I carved it up and put flower pots in it. Then to make it harden and waterproof, we used dry lock, and I painted that. I hand painted it. I recorded everything, so maybe I'll just throw it up on the other channel. It's a lot, but maybe I'll just throw it up on the other channel. Let's see, we got any more questions? So I'm probably gonna slide out of here. This robe is getting hot. I gotta turn down the AC. And I'm gonna go live on my other channel and do some video edits. And that's what I'm just gonna screen share and just do a video edit and just talk to myself. So if you guys want to come over there, just come over there. Panda, I use 100 millimeter. You use glass? Oh, you brave soul for using glass. You can really see into them. By Agar Mix is not clear at all. Yeah, I would say go check out this Tree Digs Mycology. He has those plates are clear, man. You guys see it. And they come out like that all the time. Nathan, I'll follow you on Twitch right now. I appreciate it, man. Y'all follow me on Twitch, man. Even if you're not using it, just give your boy a follow. Give your boy a follow. I'll follow back. I'll follow back. And if you guys got something that you want to promote, hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on my Discord. I'll link my Discord right here too. I'm not playing no games. I ain't playing no games, man. When you want something, you'll work, you'll get it. And I want everything. I'm not being selfish or anything like that. I want it all. I want it all. I want to live my life and enjoy my life. I want to travel. I could be making travel vlogs. I got a page where I could post it. I got 8,000 followers. But you guys don't want to see that type of stuff. So go to EazyB Exotics. I'll be traveling all the time. That's my Discord. Y'all hit me up on Discord. Go there. It's a good it's a great community. I got about 345 people in there right now. 92nd Mycology just joined up in there as well. So that was pretty cool of him. Yeah, man. My Twitch. Go there. Follow me on Twitch. And yo, whatever you guys need, bro, just hit me up, man. I'm not one of those people that don't reply. I reply back to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I reply back to everybody. If I can, give me a couple days, I'll get to it. Let me turn this shit off. I'll get to it, but I'll hit you back. I'm not one of those. I ain't got that much going on. I'm trying to get to that level where it's going to take me a couple of days to reply. Right now, I'm replying instantly. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Wait. Okay, let me get back to this real quick. Same here, Pandalorian. I have 100-meter glass agar, and though there's specs, I still can't. You guys are brave souls for using glass dishes, man. Much respect to you guys. I have micropose reusable dishes. I'm scared of glass. I'm scared of glass. T-Bone, your house must be big and wife must be really love you, bro. I got kicked out of my house. So now my lab is my shed. Yeah, man. My house is, I got a lot of things going on in this house, You'll be walking in the living room and a bird will fly by your head. It's crazy here. I got a jungle, literally. I got a jungle in this house. Glass is nice and clear. I got autoclavable. See, okay. Yeah, you guys are glass. You guys are crazy. Be safe with that glass, man. Cleaning out that glass. Nice work on the generosity, Easy B Hendricks. I appreciate you, man. Of course, man. Of course. Panda. My woman loves the pan, so she puts up with my shit, T-Bone. Yeah, man. My girl, she's supportive, man, of all my crazy hobbies. I'm very low maintenance, but I have expensive hobbies. Like I could do without a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I got expensive hobbies. I spend money on my hobbies. I don't play that. I ain't cheap when it comes to my hobbies. And we travel a lot too, so you guys, whenever I'm in a state or something like that, that's why if you guys follow my Insta, that's when I be posting up, like when I'm in a different state or something like that on the Instagram, because I post it up on the story and just, tag it, we link up. If I'm in a town near you, let me know. Let me link that too. These are all my socials, man. But yo, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna go get something to drink. My lips are getting dry and chapped. I don't want to start turning the Tyrone Biggums out here. So I'm about to slide up out of here like a newborn baby. And I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. And I know I say that I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, but I'm gonna really holler at y'all tomorrow, man. For real, for real. I'm gonna do this shit every day. Every day. Every day. Whether it's on this page or the other one, I'm gonna do this every day. So I'm gonna go finish editing up this video. If y'all want to come over to EazyB Exotics in a few, and I'll just screen share and you guys could just rock out with me there. All right, man. I appreciate y'all, Shroomies, for rocking with your boy. Y'all be easy. Peace. Hey, check out those socials I linked up too. Stop playing. Peace. Y'all have a good night, man. Take care of yourselves.